Good morning, students. Hope all of you are doing well. So, as I told you in my last video, I will take one test on topic negative numbers, introduction to negative numbers, and area and perimeter and area. So, I made one question paper for you. So, you see here that question is about two topic. Perimeter and area and introduction to negative numbers. Okay, so total marks is 35 marks and I'm giving you 1 hour 10 minutes. So within 1 hour 10 minutes you please finish this paper. So this total number of question is 15 question is here. So see here few question I'm giving from perimeter and area chapter, because this chapter is very much important, perimeter and area. So when I discuss this chapter perimeter and area, I told you as before in my video class video, when you at first you before you solve the problem, you please check the unit. Means if that length and breadth both are given in your question, suppose you can find out that perimeter of a rectangle or that area of a rectangle or square, or perimeter of a square, or perimeter or area of a square, what type of question is there, or cuboid. But at first, before you check the unit. Okay, if you notice one thing, if those two measurement means length and breadth, both measurement unit is in same unit, then you can start to solve this problem. Otherwise you convert it in according to your question, what is the answer is asking about, it is meter, centimeter, whatever is it, you corresponding that you please convert it in that unit. Okay, so first question is our, a room is 9 meter long and 7 meter wide. A 36 square meter carpet covers part of the floor. How much area of the floor is not carpeted? Okay, so this type of question already I discussed in your previous video, in my previous video. So I know you all of you can solve this problem. Next question is our, find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle. So see here, when you read the question, you read it properly. What is asking about. So you see here this question is based on area, but here actually this question is asking about perimeter. So when you solve this type of problem, you please make sure your unit will not wrong, and you properly solve this problem. And when you write that formula, that formula you have to be write in correctly. Okay, so find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle. So if one of its sides is 30 centimeter, so so you know that what equilateral triangle means, what about side, and what is the formula to find out the perimeter of an equilateral triangle. So next question is about the Highland Park authorities have been given land that measures 1125 meter by 1118 meter. Find the area of the land in square kilometer. So you see here in two measurement, that given measurement is in meter. So but in your answer you have to write in square kilometer. So you know that 1 kilometer equals to how much meter. So it's better at first you convert it into kilometer and then you start solve this problem. Okay, question number 4, the rectangular top of a table is 3 times as long as it is wide. Its width is 3 meter. Find the area of the tabletop. Okay, so same type of question I'm discussing as before. So what is that next question? Question number 5, what is the volume of a cuboid with length 1.2 meter and breadth equals to 80 centimeters. So you see here length is given in meter, but breadth is given in centimeters. So and height is also in centimeter. So as I told you as before, how to find out that volume. So before you start write the formula of a volume of a cuboid, you start to convert in same system of unit, okay, either meter or centimeter. And when you write down this, because this is a volume, so you don't forget to write down the volume of a cuboid. For unit means what is the unit of a volume of cuboid. So we always, it is, if you convert it in meter, then cubic meter or cubic centimeter, what system of unit you will choose, that depends on you, okay. So the edges of a cubical container measure 25 centimeter. What will be the volume of a water needed to fill this container completely? Okay, so same type of question, but here you see that this is a cuboid and this is a cubical container. So you know that what formula we will use. Next, question number 7. Vijay takes two circuits along the boundary of a square field with each side equal to 100 meter. What distance does he cover? Okay, so you know that two circuits. So when you solve this question, you please read properly how many times Vijay takes along the boundary so of a square field. So you see here two circuits. So when you solve it, read the question properly. Next, question number 8, that I am given a triangle. So you see here each side of this triangle measurement is different. So find the perimeter of a given triangle. So how can you find out the perimeter of a given triangle? You please solve it, okay. And as one thing you notice here, each question here up to question number 1 to question number 8, each question will carry 2 marks, okay. So each question carry 2 marks. When you write the question, I told you how to write it, how to solve this type of word problem, and already I have shown it in my previous video. So you please do like this way. And when you write the formula, you please try to correct it, and proper unit and proper calculation you please do it, okay. Otherwise if you make any mistake, your marks will be deducted. And marks is not actually here, it is not important, but it is important in exam, okay. So be alert. So find the area of the following figures. So two figure is given here. You just only find out the area of that each figure, okay. So here actually this question actually this is lengthy. You have to find out the each and every sides of that area. Then that's why actually I am giving 3 marks. So 3 marks for this figure and 3 marks for this figure, okay. So please solve it. And question number 10, subtract the following integers. So how to solve the subtract the following integers, how to find out the additive inverse, and how to solve this type of question. Many more times I discuss, and all those exercise problems already I provided you. So I know all of you how to solve this type of problems. And here actually 2 question here, each question carry 1 marks. So 1 plus 1 so means is 2. That's why I am giving 2 marks here. Each question carry 1 marks. Add the following integers. This here also 2 question is here. Each question will carry 2 marks. 1 plus 1. You please do it. And I told you in addition type of problem is better if you follow that number line, then it will not make any mistake, okay. So it's better, if you want you can use the number line and do step by step. That will be easy for you to without any wrong things, you can do it correctly, okay. And question number 12, write the integers that lie in the following positions on the number line. Already I told you here how to solve this error. For this actually you have to draw the number line and find out the which integers that lie in that following position. That information is given is 32 steps to the right of minus 32 or left of, that is given in your question. So you please draw the number line and show it, and find out that integer. Okay. And question number 13, write the value of each of the following. So this type of question actually very much easy. Okay, I forgot one thing here. In this questions also, question number 2, each question carry 1 mark. So 1 plus 1, 2 marks is here. And question number 13, write the value of each of the following. 4 question is here, but each question will carry half marks. So half plus half plus half plus half. So half plus half 1 and half plus half 1. So 1 plus 1 2. Okay. So question number 14, use the appropriate signs greater than, equals to or less than between the following integers. Okay. So if integers is here, see here, so you have to in this blank boxes you have to put that which sign will be the appropriate, means greater than, equals to or less than. So here also 4 question is here, but each question carry half marks, so 2 marks is here. Last question is our this revision test. Arrange the following integers in ascending order and descending order. So each question you have to write down in ascending order. To arrange the numbers, arrange the integers in ascending order, and as well as you write down in descending order. Okay, so please you solve it. This question, each question will carry 1 marks. So 3 marks is here, 3 question is here. Each question is carrying 1 marks. So 3 numbers is 3 questions and 3 marks is here. Okay, so I know that this question is little bit lengthy, but this question is little bit lengthy, but it's okay. You please practice it, because practice makes you more perfect. Okay. And one thing I want to recapitulate of this chapter, perimeter and area, because perimeter and area, this chapter actually so many formulas is here, so it's better you write in 1 page. Actually here I have written for you, all of you, so you do it like in 1 page and try to recall it. Okay, otherwise it is very much difficult to remember in exam. So perimeter, and sometimes you will mix up maybe perimeter and area, what is the formula is it. So you write in 1 page. For you actually I have written in 1 page all those formula. And because introduction to negative numbers, that chapter actually most of the question is same types of question. So if you know that number line, so zeros right side is all positive and zeros left side is all negative numbers. So by using a number line or additive inverse or that absolute value, those type of question actually most of the similar maximum. So how to add, how to subtract, that things already you learn, but here actually this is formula based question. So if you know that formula correctly and if you write the unit properly, then easily you can carry marks. Okay. So that formula, first one is a perimeter. So what is perimeter? You know that the length of the boundary of any plane figure is known as this perimeter. Okay, so here the perimeter of a square is 4 times the length of one side. So you know that is square means actually the 4 sides all are equal. So if you write the perimeter of a square, or if you can find out the perimeter of a square, then you can write down 4 into sides, then you will get the perimeter. But in rectangle, actually here opposite sides are equal, so means we so 2 length and 2 breadth, so 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, or you can take 2 as a common, then you write down 2 into, within the first bracket you write down length plus breadth, so it means 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. Okay, so this is the perimeter of a rectangle formula. Next is that the perimeter of a equilateral triangle. So you know that equilateral triangle means all sides of the triangles are equal. So the perimeter of an equilateral triangle thrice the length of one of its sides. So means perimeter of an equilateral triangle means 3. So at triangle have 3 sides, so 3 into side, so we will get that perimeter of an equilateral triangle. Next is number 4 is the perimeter of a triangle is the sum of the three lengths of its three sides. So you know that the scalene triangle means its all sides are different. So the measurements of the triangles, all the three different sides are different. So that's why that time we will add those three sides. Suppose one side is 5 centimeter, so another side is 4 centimeter, and third side is the 3 centimeter. So simply you have to write 5 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. Okay. And number 5 is the area of a square is equal to side into side, area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth, and volume of a cube. So cube means all the sides are same, so side into side into side. But one more thing, so I want to say that perimeter unit, if that measurement of the sides is centimeter, the perimeter will be the centimeter, result will come in centimeter. Area is square centimeter or square meter. What is the measurement is in what unit, that depends on it. And volume of a cuboid, all sides are equal, so side into side into side. So as per this, that unit of a cube is will come in cubic meter or cubic centimeter. That depends on the what measurement is in which system of unit. And number 8 is the volume of a cuboid. So length into breadth into height, because all three measurements are different, so that's why length into breadth into height. Okay, so here I am written this all those formula in one place. So you please do like this way, all formula you written in one place, and maximum time in a day you try to you see all those formula and you try to recall. Okay, off time you try to recall what is the formula of a perimeter of a square, or perimeter of a rectangle, or area of a square rectangle, what is the formula of a perimeter of a equilateral triangle. So you, when you will recall it, that it will keep in your mind in long time. Okay, so you please do it and we practice it, and all the best for your revision test question paper. You please, I want to say, you please solve this question paper within 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, because it is very much important for you to finish the question paper within time, because if you take the maximum time or beyond of that 1 hour 10 minutes, that will be very much discredit. So you try to finish it within the time 1 hour 10 minutes and solve it properly. And in my next video I will discuss about the answer of this revision test question paper. And one thing I also in next day also I will start the new chapter, multiples and factors. Okay, so this chapter I will start multiples and factors. This chapter number 5. This chapter I will start multiples and factor. So today I will not start this chapter, so you please do this revision test paper. After next in my next video I will start this new chapter, as well as I will provide the answer of this revision test paper. Okay, thank you student, be safe at your home. Okay, stay healthy, bye.